I'm Dr. Balaji Ranganathan. I'm a ENT head and neck surgeon in Apollo Hospitals, Chennai. So I'm going to talk about a very rare and an interesting case. We got a lady who was around 22-year-old lady who was pregnant at the time when she presented with this swelling. She started having a big swelling in the jaw, which was progressing, very rapidly in the second trimester of her pregnancy. So there was a big dilemma whether to terminate the pregnancy and go ahead with the surgery. But the patient, she was very strong in her will that she wanted to continue the pregnancy. So the problem is that since the tumor was rapidly increasing in size, she couldn't take any oral feeds because it was completely occluding the oropharynx, the oral cavity, which means literally she was on only oral clear liquids. That too she was taking it with the help of some straw. So eventually, she started losing weight like a typical cancer patient. She almost lost close to around 20 kgs over the period of 2 months. Somehow, we were able to complete her pregnancy, and the baby and the mother was fine at the time of delivery. Then we planned for this major procedure. So there was a lot of obstacles in this surgery. One is her nutrition level was very, very poor, because when we do a major surgery for wound healing, she has to have adequate protein stores, which was not at all there. She was almost like bone and skin only. The second thing, her hemoglobin was very low. So almost we took like 2 weeks time to improve her nutritional status. And then the second thing was her airway, how to give anesthesia. Anesthetist had to have they had a very tough time planning for this surgery. So we had to do a tracheostomy, because normally while giving anesthesia we pass the endotracheal tube through the mouth. So whereas she didn't have any space at all, we can go through the CT scan which will show this. So we had to do a tracheostomy, and we had to put the tube through that under local anesthesia. And then we started proceeding with the surgery. Surgery took a good 4 hours, and it was a team effort. I should thank my team member. He's a fantastic. I'm very happy to have in my team, Dr. Sri Prakash Dureswamy, who is a well-trained head and neck surgical oncologist. So the surgery went on well. The tumor size was really unimaginable. No one could believe that it was taken from the jawbone. They thought that it's from abdomen. It's like it was like 2 kg, 2.5 kg weight. This tumor. The most important thing is that the tumor, the previous biopsy which was done prior to the surgery was something, and the final biopsy report turned out to be a condition called as Ameloblastic Fibrosarcoma, which is a very, very, very rare case, I would say. The interesting thing is, apart from the rare condition, the timing of this tumor was, that is a unique nature in this particular patient, I would say. There was a big dilemma because of her pregnancy. If it had happened at any other point of time in her life, we could have easily managed when it was smaller in size. The pregnancy was a big obstacle, but luckily by God's grace, and not to underestimate her willpower and the family support, everything really went on well. And the most gratifying thing is, after 1.5 years, I went for a camp. She is basically from West Bengal. I saw her, and the whole family was in tears. I could see the child, coming and playing with me. The child is now 1.5-year-old. It was really, really a gratifying surgery. Whatever effort we have put, whatever support the family and the patient has given, ultimately, this is what I think the medical field, that's a kind of satisfaction what we get. This is a real touching lives, I would say. And I'm very sure that this is where Apollo Hospitals has edge over others. Any other hospital, I can't even in my wildest imagination, I don't think that anyone else could have handled this. Even though we have all the surgical expertise, the hospital backup and the support, what we get from Apollo Hospital is phenomenal. So big thanks to Apollo Hospitals, Chennai, and the patient family and the patient. Thank you.